Hello, world. Trazana Staples here. I'm coming to you on a Thursday today because yesterday, oh my God, I was so out of it from my appointments, the cold weather, and I'm sure um, somebody else was too. I said else twice, but anyway. So, trying to make this quick because I know with the technology age, sometimes people don't have a um a long attention span. So I try to make my videos quick, and when I go back and review, I'm seeing when I use my computer, my videos are longer compared to using my phone. But anyway, uh what I want to talk about today is especially for my stroke survivors. Have you found your purpose since you had your stroke? And that's the question that I asked myself this past weekend. I wasn't feeling too good, and literally stayed in bed all day Saturday. Sunday, I actually got up, and my friend I haven't seen in years came over to visit, and my daughter came and brought me some water, but I still wasn't feeling 100% clearly visible. See that the name on my mug? I'm drinking my version of bulletproof coffee. It's Java coffee, Java coffee, um, um, coconut milk, cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, um, oh, and coconut oil, and put it in a blender. It tastes like a latte, but it's good for you because I didn't do coffee this morning because I didn't do tea this morning. So I try to alternate coffee. At least I drink coffee twice a week, not so much 7 days a week. But anyway, back to the point at hand. Y'all know how I be going everywhere. So, have you found your purpose? And that was what I was thinking about um Saturday and Sunday after my stroke. So I was feeling a little blah. The weather has been blah. So I went to acupuncture on Monday, and as I laid there with the pins, I had an aha moment. So I thought I knew my purpose before I had the stroke, but I have a new defined purpose, a reinvented purpose, like my reinvention of me. My new purpose is to get better, ultimately, but to inspire others to not give up. I don't consider myself a they have these new terms now called social media influencers and all this stuff. I'm not an influencer. I ain't trying to influence anybody to do anything. I'm trying to inspire people who have had strokes or brain traumas or some other debilitating illness or catastrophe to not give up and to think positive, because it's easy to be down in the dumps, especially sometimes when you're feeling like that, you don't want nobody around. So I'm trying to not only inspire myself, but inspire someone along with me. And so if I only inspire one person, I feel that I have served my purpose. Because I was feeling the weekend like, why am I trying to make this um stroke awareness fundraiser work? Why am I doing this? Ain't nobody coming to whatever. But what I have to look at, well, since I started, people have donated. I got the website. I got my products on the website. Donations are trickling in. I haven't received more total collective in terms of money, like $650. And then my friend David Lennon did my website. My friend Dennis updates my website for me. So I have people who are in my corner and they are doing things. And then when I was laying on the table getting my acupuncture, along with finding my new purpose, it was the thought came like, well, Rome wasn't built in a day. So I'm having these conversations with myself in my mind. I don't talk out loud. I was already in the hospital. I didn't want them to transfer me to the psych ward. But I thought, well, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And as I go forth with this um, stroke and aphasia alternative fundraiser, if only one person shows up, I've served the purpose. So things are slow. Um, so find your new purpose. Understand that life continues to go in circles. And sometimes everything is not etched in stone. You have to be able to change. And it's hard to do that after you have had a stroke. And then when I came home, I started listening to some recordings I made on my cell phone when I was in the hospital. Now, mind you, I had my stroke on October 3rd, 2017. I didn't know my name, didn't know my age, I didn't know nothing. I'm telling you, because my brain had to find another route. And things that I knew, I didn't know. And when I go back and listen to these recordings, I get myself out of the blah. And I say to myself, you are so blessed. 2 years and 5 months later, you're doing videos. You're talking so that people can understand you. And I wanted to share my first video with you and my therapist. I do believe in preserving your mental health. Get a good therapist, someone that you trust, because it really helps to talk to someone who is non-biased, who doesn't have a hidden agenda. And I have been able to come out of any depression I was in since the stroke because I have a great psychiatrist or psychologist. So I just want to play this video. Now, mind you, this audio video was taken on October 26th, 2017, about 3 weeks after my stroke. So this is how I sounded and how my thought process was 3 weeks later. I had stroke.
September 30th. 30 on 33rd, 2013. And it is now October. 30 days later, 3 hospitals later, 20 years old. I am now in my recovery. A long journey. Hospital, the 30, 29, and I am in Booth Hospital for rehabilitation, and I go home in 2 days. And I will get for treatment and to my hospital.
Boy, I can't do nothing but laugh now. But I have come so far. I mean, when I listened to that I didn't know where I was, and boy was I wrong. I didn't get out the hospital that day. I was in the hospital for 45 days. I went to Fairfield initially, had the stroke 3 days later in Fairfield Hospital. I was transferred to UC Medical Center after I had the stroke. And then a couple of days later after that, I was transferred to Drake Hospital. And I was in Drake Hospital for 45 days. But anyway, on this day that this recording was made was on the 26th of October 2017. It's like I'm 26 years old. I wish. and so I'm saying this, the purpose of this for this video is to sometimes we have to find our new purpose. So I still love growing food. I still love talking to people about health and the environment. Um, but at this time I'm still recovering. So I can't take out on all the stresses and pressures that got me here in the first place. So my new purpose is to get better, is to get well. And if I can inspire someone along the way, then be it. Because I love you and I love me. And I love people. I love the earth. I love the environment. I love animals. So that's my new reinvented purpose. And then yesterday I pulled 3 affirmation cards. And the first one is, can you see this? Self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself. I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that self? I needed that. Self love. Then the next card I pulled was trust. Trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. Partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive whiner. I have to trust myself. I have to trust the process. Not to say I'm not going to have bad days, because I do have bad days. We're going to have bad days, but we have to be able to get ourselves out of it. And the last one was manifestation. Manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Be specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want it. Manifesting. I'm manifesting my foundation. I'm manifesting the second annual stroke recovery, aphasia recovery alternative stroke fundraiser. My whole life is a manifestation. I'm manifesting total stroke recovery. I'm manifesting perfect health. And I'm manifesting love. I have so many things I am manifesting, but these cards were perfect. So, again, remember, decide what your purpose is. Be open to possibilities. And I trust and believe in me, and I trust and believe in you. And again, the second annual stroke alternative, I'm sorry, the stroke and aphasia awareness fundraiser is at the Out of Way Bar. It will be on June 6th. Um, it's called the Brain, Body, and Mind. I think I have a very special um, uh, lead speaker, keynote speaker. So it will be announced later, but keep that date open. Please purchase your ticket. Please donate. You can donate online. The information will be on TrazanaStaples.com. It's going to be a brunch. Chef Mike Vinegar is catering. We still need people to purchase, or companies or organizations to purchase ads. To be, if we need vendors, health focused natural vendors. Um, Send me an email to Trazana A Staples at gmail.com for more information. And this is going to be an exciting day, a lovely day, and I want to make this a annual event. So this is the second one, and as the fund grows and we have enough, I want to be able to help people. So once I get my 501c3, because right now the Greater Cincinnati Foundation is holding the account, but once I'm able to get the 501c3, I will be a full-fledged foundation to help other stroke and aphasia people who have had strokes and brain injuries, to help them get clarity and to figure out what their purpose is. So peace, love, and light. My name is Trazana Staples. I've had a stroke. I am a stroke survivor. I am a phoenix rising. Thank you so much for listening. I love you. Until next week, take care. Peace, love, and light.